As we grow older, we come to understand something that isn't always easy to accept. Reliable people become fewer, but they also become more important than ever. In our younger years, it may have seemed like we had an endless number of acquaintances, coworkers, and casual friendships. But as time goes on, we begin to see which relationships truly stand the test of time and which ones fade away. Some people disappear when things get difficult. Others remain by our side, proving that trust isn't built on words alone, but on actions over time. The real question is, who will still be there when you need them the most? That's what we're going to talk about today. Who you can truly count on in your later years and how to recognize the people who will stand by you no matter what. Having a dependable support system isn't just about companionship, it's about security, peace of mind, and even survival. As we age, we face new challenges, our health changes, our mobility may decline, and our needs shift in ways we didn't expect. In moments of uncertainty, the people around us make all the difference. Some offer genuine support, whether emotional, financial, or physical, while others may take advantage of vulnerability. That's why understanding who you can trust is one of the most valuable lessons in aging well. Relationships change over time. Friendships that once felt unshakable can fade due to distance, life circumstances, or even personal growth. Family dynamics shift. Some relatives step up to help, while others become distant or unreliable. And while it can be disappointing to see some connections weaken, it also highlights something important. The ones who stay, who show up when it matters, are worth holding on to. These are the people who make a difference in your life, and today, we'll talk about how to identify them. There's a common saying that you don't really know who your true friends are until you go through hard times. The same is true for aging. It's during these years that the most reliable people in your life become clear. But what makes someone trustworthy in your later years? Is it family? Longtime friends? Neighbors? Caregivers? Or is it a mix of all of these? And just as importantly, what steps can you take to build a support system that ensures you aren't left feeling isolated or unsupported? We'll be discussing all of this in today's video, covering not only who you can count on, but also how to strengthen those relationships and ensure you are surrounded by people who truly care about your well-being. Whether you've always had a strong support system or you feel like you're figuring it out as you go, these insights can help you make the most of your relationships in the years ahead. Before we begin, if you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss out on the essential insights we share to help you live a smarter, healthier, and happier life. And while you're here, we'd love to hear from you. Who has been the most reliable person in your life? Is it a family member? A close friend? Maybe even someone unexpected? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get started. Number 1, your immediate family, but not always. Family is often the first place we turn when we think about who will be there for us as we age. For many, their closest relatives provide comfort, security, and a sense of belonging. But family dynamics are complicated. Some relatives step up, offering unwavering support, while others may drift away or become unreliable. Understanding who in your family you can truly count on, and recognizing when you may need to look elsewhere, is an important step in securing a reliable support system for your later years. A spouse or life partner, if you have one, is often the most dependable person in your life. A strong relationship built on trust, care, and shared experiences creates a foundation where both partners look out for one another. In long-term marriages or committed partnerships, couples often develop a rhythm where they intuitively understand each other's needs. When health issues arise, a loving spouse can be the first to provide emotional reassurance and physical assistance. However, this is not always the case. Sometimes, one partner's health declines faster than the others, shifting the caregiving dynamic. In other cases, long-standing conflicts or differences in expectations can make relying solely on a spouse challenging. While a strong marriage can be a pillar of support, it's essential to prepare for the possibility that one partner may eventually need outside help. Adult children can also be a major source of support, but their ability and willingness to be dependable vary greatly. Some children remain actively involved, checking in regularly and stepping in when their parents need assistance. Others may be distant, either emotionally or geographically, making it difficult to rely on them for consistent support. In many cases, adult children juggle their own responsibilities, careers, raising families, or personal challenges, which can make it hard for them to provide the level of help their aging parents need. It's important to recognize that while some children will be there no matter what, others may not have the time, emotional capacity, or even the desire to take on a caregiving role. That doesn't necessarily mean they don't care. It simply means their circumstances may not allow them to be a primary source of support. Siblings, especially those close in age, can offer something unique, a shared history. They've known you longer than anyone else and may understand your needs in a way others don't. A lifelong sibling bond can provide emotional comfort and a sense of stability. Some siblings naturally take on a caregiving role for one another in later years, particularly if they remain close. However, not all sibling relationships are strong. Old rivalries, past conflicts, or differing lifestyles can create distance. In some cases, siblings may not be available or willing to provide support, especially if their own health is declining. While family can be a great source of support, it's important to acknowledge that not all relatives are dependable. Some may be emotionally unavailable, financially unreliable, or even manipulative. In some situations, aging parents may find themselves being taken advantage of, whether through financial dependence, neglect, or unrealistic expectations placed on them. It's crucial to set boundaries and recognize that just because someone is family doesn't automatically mean they are the best person to rely on. Having honest conversations with family members about future care plans can help avoid misunderstandings. Discussing topics like medical care preferences, living arrangements, and financial matters early on ensures that expectations are clear. These conversations can feel uncomfortable, but they allow both you and your family members to plan realistically rather than reacting to a crisis later. It's also important to avoid feeling obligated to rely on family members who have shown that they are not dependable. If a relative has repeatedly been unreliable or dismissive of your needs, it may be best to focus on building a support network elsewhere rather than hoping they will change. Accepting this reality early on can save emotional energy and help you invest in relationships that truly benefit your well-being. Not every senior has the same family experience. Some are surrounded by caring, dependable relatives who ensure they are never alone. Others may have little to no family involvement, whether by choice or circumstance. Regardless of your situation, the key is to focus on relationships that bring security, respect, and genuine care into your life. Number 2. A small circle of close friends. Friendship holds a unique place in life, especially in later years. Unlike family, which is determined by birth, friendships are formed by choice. This makes them special. Connections built on mutual respect, shared interests, and genuine care rather than obligation. Many seniors find that their closest friends become their true pillars of support, sometimes even more so than family members. The bonds created through years of companionship, trust, and understanding can provide a deep sense of belonging and security. One of the reasons friends can be more reliable than family is that these relationships are free from the expectations and emotional complexities that often come with family ties. There is no pressure of duty, no long history of unresolved conflicts, and no unspoken obligations. Instead, friends choose to be there because they want to be, not because they have to be. This creates a dynamic that is often based on deeper trust and emotional honesty. Some seniors find that their friends understand their needs better than their own relatives, simply because they have walked similar paths, experienced similar struggles, and built a connection based on mutual respect rather than familial responsibility. A close friend who checks in on you regularly, offers a listening ear, or lends a helping hand in times of need is invaluable. Reliable friends are the ones who remember important details, ask how you are feeling, and notice when something is wrong. They are the people who celebrate your joys and provide comfort during hardships. While some friendships naturally fade over time, the ones that endure tend to be based on more than just shared experiences. They are rooted in loyalty and dependability. Not every friend will be equally reliable, and that's okay. The key is recognizing which friendships bring positivity and support into your life. A dependable friend is someone who listens without judgment, respects your boundaries, and shows up when it matters. This doesn't always mean physical presence. Sometimes, a simple phone call or message can make all the difference. Longtime friends who have been there through different stages of life often hold a special understanding of who you are and what you need. Building and maintaining strong friendships requires effort, but the rewards are well worth it. Staying socially active is one of the best ways to strengthen existing friendships and create new ones. Many seniors find meaningful connections by joining hobby groups, senior centers, or online communities that match their interests. Engaging in activities such as book clubs, fitness groups, or volunteer organizations not only provides companionship but also helps maintain a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Regular meetups, whether in person or virtually, can help keep friendships strong. Even simple routines, such as weekly phone calls, occasional lunches, or shared hobbies, can go a long way in nurturing relationships. Making the effort to stay connected ensures that friendships don't fade due to neglect or distance. In times of need, the relationships that have been maintained over the years are the ones that will be there to offer support. Friendships can be a source of joy, laughter, and emotional security, but they require attention and care just like any other relationship. Prioritizing time for social connections, being open to forming new friendships, and valuing those who have proven to be reliable can create a support system that is just as strong, if not stronger, than family. The people you choose to surround yourself with in later years can make all the difference in how fulfilling and secure this stage of life feels. Number 3. Community and support networks. A strong support network extends beyond family and friends. It includes the people in your community. Neighbors, local organizations, and volunteers can all play an essential role in providing both practical and emotional support as you age. Whether it's a friendly neighbor checking in, a community group offering resources, or a local senior center providing activities and companionship, these connections create a safety net that enhances both security and quality of life. Good relationships with neighbors can be one of the simplest yet most valuable sources of support. A trustworthy neighbor can be the person who notices if something seems off, helps with small tasks, or simply offers a familiar, friendly face in daily life. Many seniors find that even casual interactions with neighbors, a wave, a short conversation, or sharing small favors, can foster a sense of belonging. When relationships with family or friends are distant, a supportive neighbor can sometimes become the person who steps in when needed. Beyond individual neighbors, local community groups can provide a deeper sense of connection. Many towns and cities have organizations specifically designed to support seniors, offering everything from meal delivery services to social events. Religious groups also play a significant role for many older adults, not only providing spiritual support but also creating a strong sense of fellowship. Whether through a church, temple, mosque, or other faith-based organization, these communities often come together to help members in times of need, offering both companionship and practical assistance. Senior support organizations provide another layer of help that should not be overlooked. Local senior centers often host activities that keep older adults engaged, from exercise classes to hobby groups to educational programs. These centers not only provide entertainment but also serve as a place to meet others who share similar experiences. Some organizations focus on offering direct assistance, such as transportation services, home care programs, or support groups for specific health conditions. Taking advantage of these resources can make a significant difference in maintaining independence and social connections. Volunteers play an important role in many of these support systems. Some seniors receive visits from volunteer companions, while others benefit from meal programs or friendly check-in calls. Faith-based organizations often have volunteer teams dedicated to helping older members with everyday tasks or simply providing companionship. While these services are designed to support seniors, many find that participating in volunteer activities themselves is just as rewarding. Giving back to the community, whether through mentoring, assisting at events, or offering skills and knowledge, often leads to forming new friendships and discovering a network of supportive individuals. Engaging with local groups, whether religious or secular, is one of the best ways to build trust and establish meaningful connections. Attending community meetings, joining hobby-based clubs, or participating in organized activities can open the door to lasting relationships. Even small steps, such as attending a senior fitness class or joining a local discussion group, can lead to meeting people who share similar values and experiences. Taking an active role in the community, whether through attending events or volunteering, creates a sense of purpose while also expanding your circle of reliable people. The more involved you are, the more likely you are to find individuals who genuinely care about your well-being. These connections, built over time, create a support system that can make aging a more fulfilling and secure experience. Number 4. Trusted caregivers and medical professionals. Having reliable caregivers and medical professionals in your life can make a significant difference in maintaining both your health and overall well-being as you age. While friends, family, and community provide emotional and social support, healthcare professionals ensure that your physical needs are met with the right attention and care. A trusted doctor, nurse, or caregiver can be a consistent presence, helping you navigate medical concerns, manage chronic conditions, and make informed decisions about your health. A strong relationship with a primary care doctor or specialist is one of the most valuable assets in aging well. A doctor who knows your medical history, listens to your concerns, and takes the time to address your needs can provide a level of care that goes beyond routine checkups. The best medical professionals don't just treat symptoms, they offer guidance, monitor changes over time, and help you make choices that support long-term health. Having a provider you trust makes it easier to discuss sensitive issues, ask questions, and feel confident in your healthcare decisions. Nurses, therapists, and other medical professionals also play an essential role. A kind and attentive nurse can make hospital stays or clinic visits less stressful. A skilled physical therapist can help maintain mobility and independence. Pharmacists can provide valuable advice about medications, interactions, and side effects. These professionals, when reliable and compassionate, become part of a healthcare team that supports not just physical health, but overall quality of life. For those who require assistance at home, hiring a caregiver can provide much-needed support. A good caregiver can help with daily activities such as meal preparation, medication reminders, and personal care, allowing seniors to remain independent for as long as possible. The best caregivers are patient, compassionate, and dependable, treating their clients with dignity and respect. Finding the right caregiver requires careful consideration. It's important to look for someone with proper training, good communication skills, and a history of reliability. A dependable caregiver will prioritize safety, respect privacy, and develop a genuine connection with the person they are caring for. Seeking recommendations from trusted sources, checking references, and conducting thorough interviews can help ensure that the right person is chosen. While many caregivers are dedicated and professional, there are cases where individuals may not provide the level of care expected. Warning signs of an unreliable caregiver include frequent absences, a lack of attentiveness, or signs of neglect. In some cases, caregivers may take advantage of vulnerable seniors, whether financially or emotionally. If something feels off, it's important to address concerns immediately and, if necessary, find a replacement. Staying proactive in your healthcare is one of the best ways to ensure that you receive the support you need. Regular checkups allow doctors to catch potential issues early, making treatment more effective. Keeping an open line of communication with your healthcare team ensures that concerns are addressed before they become serious problems. When hiring caregivers, research is key. Reading reviews, seeking recommendations from trusted sources, and monitoring the quality of care being provided all contribute to finding someone who will be a true support rather than a burden. Being involved in your own care, whether by asking questions, keeping track of medications, or ensuring that caregivers are meeting expectations, helps create a system where your well-being remains the priority. Having trustworthy healthcare professionals and caregivers in place provides peace of mind. Knowing that you have skilled individuals looking after your health allows you to focus on enjoying life, rather than worrying about whether your needs will be met. A strong, dependable support system includes not just loved ones, but professionals who are committed to your well-being and quality of life. Number 5. Yourself, the most reliable person in your life. No matter how strong your support system is, the most reliable person in your life will always be yourself. While family, friends, and professionals can offer care and companionship, true security comes from being as self-reliant as possible. The more you take care of your physical, mental, and financial well-being, the less you will need to depend on others, and the more control you will have over your own life. Self-reliance does not mean doing everything alone. It means building habits and making decisions that allow you to stay independent for as long as possible. Aging comes with challenges, but taking proactive steps to maintain health, manage finances, and stay mentally engaged can make all the difference in how secure and fulfilling your later years feel. One of the most important aspects of self-reliance is taking care of your physical health. Staying active with regular exercise helps maintain strength, balance, and flexibility, reducing the risk of falls and injuries. Even simple activities like walking, stretching, or chair exercises can keep your body strong and mobile. Eating a balanced diet rich in nutrients supports overall health, boosts energy levels, and keeps the immune system functioning well. Proper medication management ensures that health conditions are controlled and prevents unnecessary complications. By prioritizing these habits, you reduce the likelihood of needing constant assistance from others. Financial stability is another key part of independence. Planning ahead, managing savings wisely, and avoiding financial dependence on unreliable people help protect both security and dignity. Many seniors find it beneficial to consult a financial advisor, set up a budget, and organize important documents to ensure they remain in control of their assets. Avoiding unnecessary debts, understanding benefits and resources available, and making long-term financial plans can prevent stressful situations later in life. The goal is to be in a position where financial decisions are made by choice rather than necessity. Beyond physical and financial well-being, mental and emotional strength play a major role in self-reliance. Developing new skills or hobbies not only keeps the mind sharp but also provides a sense of purpose and joy. Engaging in activities like reading, learning new technology, playing an instrument, or participating in creative pursuits can make daily life more fulfilling. Staying socially active, even in small ways, helps maintain emotional resilience. Simple actions like having conversations with neighbors, joining discussion groups, or staying in touch with loved ones contribute to a strong sense of self-worth and belonging. Maintaining independence is also about making smart lifestyle choices. Keeping your living space safe and accessible, organizing important documents, and staying aware of potential risks, such as scams or financial exploitation, are all steps that enhance security. Practicing self-discipline, setting boundaries with others, and making informed decisions about health and finances put you in control of your future rather than relying on others to dictate what happens next. While a strong support system is valuable, the best foundation for a secure and fulfilling life comes from within. By taking care of yourself in every aspect, physically, financially, and emotionally, you ensure that you remain capable, confident, and in charge of your own well-being. In the end, the most reliable person in your life is the one who knows your needs best, you. The people you surround yourself with in your later years can make all the difference in your happiness, security, and overall well-being. Whether it's family, close friends, community members, trusted professionals, or even yourself, knowing who you can truly rely on is one of the most valuable lessons of aging. By building strong connections, maintaining independence, and making thoughtful choices, you create a life that is both fulfilling and secure. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Who has been the most reliable person in your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story might inspire or help someone else who is looking for guidance. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like it and share it with others who might benefit from this advice. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content for seniors who want to live smarter, healthier, and happier lives. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our essential senior tips. We're here to provide guidance, encouragement, and the best advice to help you navigate this stage of life with confidence. Life is best when shared with people who truly care. Choose your circle wisely, invest in relationships that bring joy, security, and trust, and never underestimate the strength within yourself.